All right, it's day 43, August 30th. We just wrapped up a couple little things here. Actually, the water is on right now and the hot water heater's on, so this whole system is tested and working. That's closed because we did actually do a little bit of change in here. I added one more valve because we are building a shower. Get a lamp going here. We're building a shower that's going to have two shower heads, and I want them both coming off the manifold so they're not stealing water from each other. So I had to add another hot and another cold. So we now have another line there. Another thing that's interesting that we found out is this house had two hot water heaters, and I didn't understand why. Well, there's one upstairs, one downstairs. And what they did is they tied the hot water systems in a loop. So the upstairs one actually tied in with the downstairs hot water. So what I did is I made a manifold. I'm going to get another valve and connect it here to isolate that. But what that does is it makes the hot water almost like an on-demand system. And it ties the two hot water heaters together. So we would essentially have like 120 gallons of constant hot water. So I have that now going upstairs, tying into everything. We tested everything. Everything holds. Everything looks good. So we jumped over to the drain line now that we're done with pressurized. So we started by cutting out this big piece of 4-inch cast iron pipe, and we're building everything out of PVC. So this 1.5 inch coming all the way up here is going to go into our vanity. So this is kind of starting to take shape of where our bathroom is going to be. You'll walk in a door right here, and that will be the sink. That will be the toilet. That toilet flange is just loosely sitting. It's not really on there. And then some of this is old stuff that we're going to be able to keep in place and use. And then thankfully, everything from the kitchen they did in 2-inch is pretty much what we would do anyway. Since I can't get it behind the wall, that's just going to be there. So all I have to do is put a 45 degree on that 2-inch, and it will tie in tomorrow with the rest of this. So we should be able to finish the rest of this tomorrow and have a fully connected drain line, which that's exciting because after that's done, we can start putting subflooring in and framing out the bathrooms. So it was a really good day. We finished up. Well, again, we have one last little thing to do on this pressurized line, but for the most part, that's wrapped up. We have another day of work to do the drain lines, and that'll be done. So my dad is leaving back to Colorado tomorrow, but we should be able to completely wrap up the plumbing before he does. So we really accomplished a lot in the period that he was out here. We fully rewired the house, everything's done, and we will fully plumb the house, pressure and drain line. So very productive.